to Family Giving Tree's general information session. Happy May. We thank all of you so much for being here and taking time out of your busy schedule to learn about us and how you can get involved. Some additional housekeeping before we start today's session. It is being recorded, like I mentioned, and it's going to go out later. So if you have any questions that you think of, you can always look back, or you can feel free to share with somebody you think would be interested. We also have a section for questions at the end, but feel free to pop them in the chat while you wait. And without further ado, we are going to start. My name is Amelia Capsuto, and I'm the development manager with Family Giving Tree. And with me are a few of my rockstar colleagues, and I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ashley Jacques Vestry, and I am the agency coordinator here at Family Giving Tree, and I'm happy to be here today.
Good afternoon to all. My name is Margarita Galindo, also often pronounced Margarita Galindo. I'm the institutional giving officer at Family Giving Tree, and I am also very pleased to be here with you all today.
And last but not least, my name is Shannon Bai. I am the volunteer coordinator here at Family Giving Tree. And like all my colleagues, I'm happy to be here.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So you met us, but now you get to know why we exist. Family Giving Tree envisions a world where giving brings joy, offers hope, and creates learning possibilities. And our mission is connecting those who can give to those in need with educational support, gifts, and volunteerism. And you're going to be hearing all about how you can do all of these things throughout this webinar. We also have a set of values that are woven into the work that we do every day. And if you get to know FGT, you get to know that we adore food. So it's only fitting that our values spell out a cake. And they stand for accountability, community, adaptability, kindness, and empowerment. Accountability, we take our commitments seriously, and we take the initiative to make sure that we make those commitments to each other and volunteers and agencies and donors and our general community. We are responsible stewards of the gifts that we receive on behalf of those who we serve. Community, we are Bay Area based nonprofit, and we love our community greatly. We foster an inclusive culture of volunteerism and philanthropy with people of all ages and backgrounds. We strive to inspire people to pay it forward every day by uplifting others in our community. Adaptability, that's kind of been the buzzword since 2020, but we still live by it. We collaborate creatively to adapt, provide relevant resources to meet community needs. Family Giving Tree, we're known for testing new ideas and exploring innovative ways of delivering value to those that we serve. Kindness, if you all are Harry Potter fans, you'll know that the majority of staff are Hufflepuffs. And we live by kindness. We demonstrate genuine empathy and compassion in all that we do. We're advocates for treating people with respect and consideration, and we want to make giving back a joyful experience for everyone. And the last but not least, empowerment. We recognize that we don't all start from the same place. And through our alliances, we provide those we serve with gifts and tools to give themselves equitable opportunities to dream and grow. And like I said, our values are truly woven into every aspect of our program. Our staff and supporters believe that it's the simple things, the holiday gift, the supply-filled backpack that can make a big difference. And so we're so happy to share this with you and to help see how you can be a part of it. And now you know what we value, but now you get to learn the origin story of Family Giving Tree. Our story begins still local, San Jose State. Our founder and CEO, Jennifer Columbine, had an idea that would eventually become us 35 years later. As an MBA student at San Jose State, one of her classes, the professor tasked them with coming up with a project that would add value to someone else's life. Jen grew up in East Palo Alto and had firsthand experience of the need that existed there. And she thought the most valuable contribution she could make would be to provide children in that community the experience of the joy of opening their very own holiday gift. And not just any gift, but it's the one that they actually asked. She likes to say that she said, "I'm Santa's elf, and what would you like for the holidays?" And they gave it to her. Sadly, her idea was dismissed by her fellow peers, but she persisted, and 35 years later, what ended up being a meeting with co-founder Todd Yoshida ended up sparking over 2 million moments of joy. In that first year, they teamed up with 3 local service agencies to distribute holiday gifts to over 2,000 children. And with that, I'm going to hand it off to my rockstar colleague, Margarita.
Thank you, Amelia. So Amelia has already mentioned that first winter in 1990, Jennifer and Todd teamed up with 3 local social service agencies and 5 volunteers to distribute exact wished-for holiday gifts to 2,010 children in East Palo Alto. With that, our first major annual program, the Holiday Wish Drive, was born, and Family Giving Tree was in business. Since then, our partnerships have grown into a network of 345 agencies, including social service organizations, educational institutions, youth clubs, senior living facilities, rehabilitation centers, as well as community and civic groups, more than 3,000 corporate and community volunteers, and the distribution of exact wished-for holiday gifts across 14 counties in the greater San Francisco Bay Area and beyond. Family Giving Tree is now the largest holiday gift and backpack donation program in California, with a reach of over 2 million individuals served in our 34-year history. We're very proud of our success, but the growth of our programs is a startling reminder that here, in the wealthiest region of the wealthiest state, many households struggle to afford essentials like groceries, utilities, transportation, and even school supplies due to the region's high cost of living. Our goal in 2024 is that 45,000 children and teens, senior adults, and individuals who are transitioning from homelessness will receive their very own special wished-for gift. With a staff of 15 full-time, 4 part-time, and 1 seasonal contract employee, you might be wondering, how does it all work? Please allow me to take you on the journey of a wish. First, Family Giving Tree chooses a nonprofit agency. Many of the agencies that we are working with currently have been with us for many, many years. Some are referred to us as we go along, and the way we choose them is to make sure that there is a verified need to the clients that they're serving. Once we vet them and meet them and make sure that they have a 501c3 nonprofit status and they meet other guidelines to meet legitimacy and verifiable need, then we have them interview their clients to determine exactly what those individuals would like for the holiday. Family Giving Tree has a proprietary Wish app that works in conjunction with our CRM, our database. And so when those agencies find out what their clients need, they register through our Wish app. They give us the first name of the individual's age, and the first wish and a second wish in case for whatever reason the first one is not available. Once we have all of that into our system, we print actual physical wish cards, which many of you as drive leaders may have already seen and used. And we also have a virtual system, the Virtual Giving Tree. So if you don't want a physical card, you can do an online contactless shopping sort of experience that mirrors the wish card in physical form. FGT finds out how many wish cards are needed by the drive leaders who are going to take on the task of getting their communities and their neighbors to go out and purchase gifts or send us monetary contributions. And they display those wish cards in their cafeterias at work, in their hallways. They distribute them to their neighbors. And then those individuals select the card that they want to shop for. Again, the card has the first name of the individual they're shopping for, their age, their first choice of gift preference, and their second choice of gift preference. Those individuals then go shopping. They pick up the gifts that are on their cards, and everything is returned to the drive leader, who returns everything to Family Giving Tree. And then our holiday warehouse volunteer elves, as we like to call them, sort all of the gifts make sure that they are counted and prepared and ready for the agencies to come pick them up from our borrowed warehouse facility in Sunnyvale. The agencies come, pick up the gifts, and then they take them back to their own individual communities to arrange for distribution. Some of them have holiday parties. They invite parents and family and friends to come and wrap the gifts for the children or the other individuals who are going to be just receiving them, or they have holiday parties and make a big deal out of the distribution. So it is a very community-centered experience. It's fun. Fulfilling a holiday gift wish may seem like a small gesture, but to the child, teenager, senior, or individual transitioning from homelessness who may not otherwise receive any gift at all, it means taking part in the celebration and warmth of the holiday season and the feeling of belonging, of being seen and valued by their community during what can be a lonely and isolating time of year for many. Now, I don't ordinarily like to read directly from the screen, but these are some comments that came to us from one of our partner agencies. And Family Giving Tree does measure the success of our drive not only by meeting our wish fulfillment goal, but also by the reaction of each gift recipient. So I will take a moment to read a couple of these. There's an entire family completely homeless living in a car. The 5-year-old girl started tearing up and crying when she got her Barbie because she thought she wasn't getting anything. And then at the bottom, families are really struggling this year. We can take a little pressure off parents who have to make the choice of paying bills or making great holiday memories for their kids. It means a lot. Now, with that, I will leave you with the idea of the holiday wish drive. It's a little bit far away, but at the end of the presentation, we're going to give you information on how you can connect with us if you'd like to get involved. And for now, I'll give you something more upcoming. Shannon, take it away.
Thank you, Margarita. Hello, all. So as the wish drive, the holiday wish drive grew, we really started to realize the educational needs of the school-age children that we were serving. And in 1996, our response came. The annual Back to School drive was launched. So borrowing a lot from our holiday wish drive, we partner with schools and give out supply-filled backpacks to these school-aged children. That first year, we gave out 25 backpacks to one school in the South Bay. There are 2 goals we aim to accomplish throughout this drive that we've been having for the past 20 plus years. One is to empower students to dream big by providing them with tools for success, and the other is to provide some financial relief for their families. When students have the supplies that they need to succeed, or the support and the confidence, their possibilities grow, right? If they have notebooks, then they can take notes. So we really aim to increase their self-esteem and confidence in the job that they can do. Additionally, backpacks and school supplies are kind of expensive, right? We have come up with a number around $90 to $120 per backpack, which is so much for any person, right? So we aim to equip children with these supply-filled backpacks, and maybe families can spend that money elsewhere where it is also necessary. This one quote that we found, I would love to share with you. One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world. That was said by Malala Yousafzai, and we really do believe that. And we have been working really hard for the past 20 plus years to make sure that happens. Similar to the holiday drive, we work with partners to collect the supplies and to give them out. So we have chosen schools with a high percentage of students who qualify for the free or reduced lunch program. And that is based off of the financial situations of their families. That information is collected at every single school. And so we partner specifically with schools who have 75% or more of their students qualifying for that program. And in the Bay Area, it can be kind of surprising to think about how many people that truly touches. But a recent figure, it's in the hundreds of thousands of students who qualify for this program just in the Bay Area alone. So we partner with these schools. We print out tags, backpack tags that have a list of all of the supplies for those backpacks. And that is broken out into different grade levels. So we have a grade level that's K-2, we have a grade level that's 3rd through 5th grade, and we have a grade level that's those higher grades, our 6th through 12th graders. So we send out those tags, we collect all of the supplies, we take it to our warehouse and we make sure that all of the backpacks have the right supplies, and then the schools come to pick it up and they will distribute it to their students. They have wonderful distribution events, and some of us on staff have been lucky enough to go out to them, and it truly is a wonderful experience, seeing the joy on not only the students' faces, but also their families' faces to know that their student is ready for the school year. So we started in 1996 with one school, 25 recipients, and we have grown exponentially. 10 years later, we had 100 schools and 12,000 recipients. 25 years later, we had 257 schools and 42,000 recipients. This past year, we worked with 226 schools with almost 28,000 recipients. And this year, our goal is 30,000 backpacks, 30,000 recipients of a supply-filled backpack, 30,000 students who are starting the school year off prepared to succeed. Within these 20-something years that we have grown, we have also adapted to better serve the schools and students. Each year we ask students or schools and teachers what their students need. And each year we readjust. If they no longer need pencils, which they all do, but if they no longer need pencils, then we switch it out. We've also included things like STEM items or STEAM items like calculators, graph paper, rulers, colored pencils, construction paper, and we will be growing ever more. This year, we have a lot going on, and it is starting as early, oh wow, it's less than a month away. June 10th is the official drive launch date for our back to school drive. That means everything can start, right? So in the beginning of July is when our warehouse opens to the public. That means we start collecting all of the donations and preparing all of those backpacks. At the end of July is when those donations get dropped off. And also when schools start to pick up. So because school starts early August. I know it's getting earlier and earlier every year, but it starts early August. So we want to make sure that the schools have all the backpacks and the students have all of the backpacks before school starts. With all of that wonderful stuff happening soon, I'm going to hand it over to my colleague Ashley, and she's going to tell you how you can get involved.
Thank you, Shannon.
Mhm.
All right, so let's jump into how to get involved, where we'll cover all the ways that you can join in on all things Family Giving Tree. All right, so donate. A donation of any amount really helps us here at Family Giving Tree make an impact on the life of those recipients that we give to, whether it be through our back to school drive, holiday wish drive, or any projects in between. Your support makes a difference in our community, and there are various ways and options to donate. For more information, please visit the link at the bottom of the screen, or email directly amelia@fgt.org for more information. Leading a drive, like it was just covered earlier in the presentation, our drive leaders really help each drive season happen. A drive leader is someone who has decided they would love to run their own fundraising drive for either back to school, holiday wish, or both. This can be done both physically and virtually. Great examples of various drive leaders are businesses, schools, family members, social clubs, or friends. And the best part is there's no age limit on who can lead a drive with us. If you're worried about how to get started, we do work with drive leaders every step of the way and provide all the tools needed to make sure that your drive season is a success. All right, and speaking of getting started, here are just a few guidelines that will really help you if you've never done this before. So registration is always a big deal. If you don't receive an email from us directly, you can always visit our website to register all throughout the drive season, whether it be back to school or holiday wish. Facilitate donations and participation within your group. You can do this by posting your backpack tags or wish cards in well-traveled areas, or distributing them to friends and colleagues, hosting a customizable virtual giving tree, or both. Collect and deliver all donations to drop off to our warehouse. We also do offer remote locations, so just in case one of those options may be a little closer to you than our warehouse, those are always available. If you are using a VGT, the good news is that all donations are shipped directly to us. So you don't have to take care of anything on the back end. We go ahead and just have everything come right to the warehouse, and your virtual giving tree gets all the credit for it. And then, of course, the ever popular volunteering shifts. You do get priority if you are a drive leader. So if interested in that, please feel free to reach out. And Shannon does a great job of sending out information as the drive seasons go along, so that way you know when you can register or get your priority shifts. And then drive leaders, they make a huge difference in our community. So it's a really popular activity that we have, and you really do make such a difference and make all of this possible for us here at Family Giving Tree. Volunteering. So we work with 5,000 volunteers annually to make sure that our gifts, our backpacks are distributed to the right places. We're always looking for people who want to have fun, are passionate about our mission, and love giving back to the community. Our warehouse is always busy with volunteers moving about during both back to school in August and holiday wish in December. We rely on group and individual volunteers to help us set up our warehouse space, check donated products, help unload agency cars, receive, sort, prepare donations, pretty much everything. You guys really help us along the way. Tasks are assigned when volunteers arrive at the warehouse, and this depends on what the most pressing need is that day. For more information on volunteering, please visit our form at the bottom of their screen, or email directly, this will go to Shannon, volunteers, that's with an S, @fgt.org. Our corporate fee-based events. So both our backpack builds and wrapping parties ensure a fun-filled event with lots of team building and employee engagement during our spring, summer months, also in our winter months. We deliver everything to your office location, all backpacks, supplies, gifts, wrapping paper, scissors, anything you'll need for your event. And it's all going to be custom tailored for what works for you. FGT personnel staffs and supports your team to fill backpacks of your choice, and that's going to be through kindergarten all the way through 12th grade with supplies, or wrap gifts for recipients ranging all the way from 0, so newborn, all the way to 106, which I believe last I heard was our oldest recipient that we did give a gift to. Choose between an on-site build at your corporate campus, or coordinate a pickup and drop off at our borrowed Sunnyvale warehouse. Sponsor drive, become a sponsor. We love our sponsors. Sponsorship promotes awareness of each drive season and helps grow participation while gaining visibility for your company. And at the very end of these slides, we will have every single opportunity listed with the email. So be sure to get your pens out in just a moment. For Margarita, hers is margarita@fgt.org. And like I said, they'll be listed right at the end of this slide. So connect with us. Our website is filled with information regarding all things family. Please visit at any time to explore details on our programs. We have things like warehouse guidelines, a wonderful Drive Leader hub that's very popular. We fill it with resources that you're able to go to anytime. And there you can find everything needed for a successful drive season. We have tabs on how to donate, our mission, a little bit more about us, our vision, our values, staff, our history, contacting us, and much, much more. We also love to connect on social media, so please visit us. We're most active on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So right at the bottom of your screen, you can see all of our little areas that you can find us at. So please feel free to visit us, share stories, pictures, anything FGT related, maybe your experience in the warehouse. We'd love to hear that. And then you can sign up online also if you do visit our website. We do have FGT emails, and we also have a blog that goes out that's called Seedlings. So that's kind of up to date of what's going on here at Family Giving Tree. So be sure to subscribe. And questions. So this is the part I was talking about earlier. Break out your pencils. Please feel free to reach out to any of the staff listed on this screen. That will give you additional information for all of the areas that we covered today. And then while you're writing this down, I would like to take a moment to go ahead and hand it back to Amelia.
Thanks so much, everyone. Like Ash mentioned, if all of the connecting information is on the screen, and my colleague Evelyn has been a wonderful partner and been posting everything in the chat, but please let us know if you have any questions. But while people are formulating their questions in the chat, thank you all so much for joining us. We really appreciate the time, and we hope that we can connect with you on ways to make a difference in the community.
Amelia, pardon the impromptu interruption, but I'd like to add one other item. If any of you would be interested in referring someone, or maybe yourself, joining the board of directors at Family Giving Tree, that's also another great opportunity for volunteering. So please reach out and let us know.
Yes, thank you. And that would be to me. So all board involvement, donation questions, that's my wheelhouse. So feel free to reach out if you have any questions. And once again, oh, great question, Jenny. When will the back to school tags go out? So we are currently working to get the tags in. We are prepping them to go out in perfect packs. Shannon, do you know when they're going to? Thank you. They go out June 3rd, the week of June 3rd. And we do offer mailing, but we also offer pickups for in-person at our warehouse or at our office at 606 Valley Way. And we also offer collection boxes as well if you don't have your own place to store those, because backpacks can get a little bulky. Yes. Question for Leslie. Do these websites include information for Contra Costa County? So we do work with schools in that area, I believe, for Holiday Wish Drive. And I believe we are working on connecting with schools that qualify in that area as well. I know that Ash is actually our agency coordinator for back to school specifically, so maybe she'll be able to provide a little bit more detail on that.
Yeah, definitely. So we are looking to expand always. So please feel free, and I will put my email in the chat as well, for you to go ahead and send me an email over. That's usually the easiest way if you're interested in maybe your school or agency becoming a partner school and agency with us. Oh, Evelyn's on it. Thank you, Evelyn. She's making our life so much easier in the chat. But yes, please feel free to reach out, give a little bit of details about your school or agency, and then we can go ahead and start a conversation about if you qualify, and then we can move forward, and I can give you all details that is needed.
And I believe there was another question. Do we partner with other nonprofits in other states? Currently, we do not. I know that we are looking at expanding in California, Silicon Valley, but we currently do not partner with other states. The bottled toothbrushes, yes, great question. I can send you the link. We have our bonus bundles and health and hydration. You can certainly do that, and we do have ways for you to get involved via collecting physical health and hydration packs. And we have a list of what goes in those, and we also have a way to donate to that campaign on our website. And I can follow up with you, Flo, if you want to email myself and or Ashley. All right. If those are the last questions, thank you all so much for sharing a part of your day with us. I hope the rest of your day is lovely. And like I said, we will follow up with a recording of this, and that way you have all the information at your fingertips. Have a wonderful day, everyone.